Another age bites the dust. That's right. Okay. So we have more pages, but also I'm stuck. But also we have another thing we can do, right? Because we finished that note, or we got double notes. These two notes. Can I move them so they're next to each other? No. That would be cool if I could. The vault is located in a very plain view on the island of Myst, and access can be achieved very easily if the simple instructions are followed. First, locate each of the marker switches on the island. Turn every one of these switches to the on position. Then go to the dock, and as the final step, turn the marker switch to the off position. Okay, so all of them on, except the dock one is off. Off is down, up is on. Okay. Down is usually on. Yeah, that's true in real life logic sense. I would assume going down would be turning it on, but like they started as down. So that usually means that down is off. If it doesn't work, yeah, we'll just try it the other way, I guess. Okay, that one's up. Let's do them all up. That one's up. I think I turned them all up when I was walking around. Whoa! It was right! Okay. What? What? I got a white page? I absorbed a white page into myself? I don't know how to look at it. Is there some other place where I put the white page? Yeah, maybe I need a book. Huh. It's not on the boat, right? Anything new down here, by the way? Not that I really need to do this, but... Ooh, it's orange. Yellow and orange. Okay, that's a giant land formation or rock or something. Oh! Hello? Excuse? What are you? Huh? What? Huh? Is that a button in the middle? No. Okay, this doesn't seem to... Am I missing... I must be missing things for that, right? Whoa, okay. Hold the phone. Right, so... next, I guess, is the rocket ship, right? And I can't power the rocket ship right now because I blew the fuse. So... Hello? What? Hello? Hello? What the fuck? It's beautiful. Is this my meditation spot? Ah, a 4-digit code. 0909. Do I need to remember that number? I don't know. Write it down just in case. And then we'll start messing with it. Well, I don't recall learning about a 4-digit code that we haven't already used. I guess this is also for later. Maybe we'll figure that out and then this will open up? I don't even... Why did this open? I don't know. This was definitely not here before. I came here because I was going to try doing these again in hopes that something will happen. Because they're connected to the rocket, so it makes sense. If they're not powering the island like I thought they were, then maybe they're just for the rocket. Well, I didn't get any feedback. Let's go see if it worked. Okay, so I know what we need to do here. We need to put the ship to 59 volts. And if we go over that, we learned if we go too high, then it breaks it. So I actually wrote down all of the numbers for this. So maybe I could just do that quickly. Oh, it's working now. Okay, so that did work. Okay, so 22. And then the one below it is 19. That would get it to 41. And then... and 1. The reason why I knew that, by the way, is because I already went through and like counted what the values of all of them are and I wrote it down. So that's how I knew like which ones. Okay, so it's at 59. So is it gonna just be on now? Oh, it works. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have a note about a piano, don't we? Oh goodness. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello, piano. Okay, 51423. I might actually want to take a picture of this so I can see it, like, you know, outside of my notes screen, just because I will have to go back and I can't go into it whilst I'm in there. I need peace and quiet. Seal me in. All right, let's see what this does. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I see. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. We're going to be doing some tone matching puzzle, I guess. So 1 is this one? C1. Is that supposed to be there? Is this cheating? Because our hang on, we gotta turn that off. I feel like that's cheating. I mean, for me, because I can hear. If you can't hear, then you absolutely would need that. Now I want to try and see if I can do it without it. We got the first one though. Okay, the second one is up here, I think. I wish I could keep playing it. Okay, and then 3 is an annoying fly buzzing sound. That one, right? Yeah. Okay, and then 4. This. I wish it would keep going. I hate how it stops. It's annoying. Okay. I think that's right though. And then 5 is this one. Frick. Which one did I get wrong? I bet it's the second one. I wasn't confident in that one. This one. Where is it? It sounds like that one, kind of. There we go. Okay. Crystals? We're going in, everybody. See, I like those puzzles. That's a fun puzzle. Let's go in. I hear lots of water. Ooh, ooh, this is spooky. Whoa! Okay. There's meteors falling. It's very misty around here, guys. We're not even on Myst. Feels very Elder Scrolls-y. Kind of does. A little bit, yeah. I'm excited. A whole new set of puzzles. Give me some more sound-based puzzles. I'm into those. Okay. Huh? Oh, these are connected to colored wires. Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, that's a choo-choo train. Oh, I see. We need the right frequency to hear the noise. This is spooky Cthulhu atmosphere noise. How would you describe this? I don't know, like haunting whistly noise? Oh, does it have every noise? Okay, so I need to figure out which of these buttons connects with each noise and then match them up. Okay, so we've got 5 distinct sounds. We need more information though, still, in order to solve that one. But that's interesting. It looks like I got my wish. More sound puzzles. It's kind of scary. It's kind of spooky around here. What do we got up here? Sounds good. Sounds great. Okay. Good. Oh, the water looks really nice in this game. Bong bong. A blue page. Somebody told me in the comments that in the original version of Myst, you can only get 1 page at a time, so you have to go back to each world twice. Can anyone confirm that? Because that sounds like a bunch of BS. Oh, this is a water sound. Of course. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Uh-huh. Water picture equals water sound. Okay. I'm not sure if I need to actually make note of that, because that seems pretty obvious. I will probably remember that water sound is water picture. That's weird sprinting. I don't... Ooh. Oh, ticky tock. Okay, that looks like a clock. Yeah, all right. Again, seems pretty... It makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, good. I like when things make sense. You had to repeat worlds, but once you solved it, it was fairly easy to travel. Oh, okay. So you didn't have to like completely solve each one twice. Oh. I wonder if this is supposed to be the sound of the meteors falling. Or some rumbling sound far away, you know? It looks like it's the amplifier or something. Okay, or some seismic activity down below. Earthquake noise. Lava? Oh, lava! Oh, there is a... Don't fall. Oh, God. There's a... That's lava. Okay, it's lava. Oh. Crystal singing noise. Okay. Red page. Okay, and crystal song. Mm-hmm. How do we get out there? Wind coming from hole. Noise. I guess we're going down. And that's how we're gonna get to that little island, I guess. I need a flashlight. Does this turn on the lights? Ooh. Oh, God. Is that the first living thing we've seen so far? A bunch of bats? Wow. Okay. Maybe I need to make note of the order of these, because there was 5 buttons on that other thing. My forte. Okay, so rain, and then lava, and then clock. Let's try that first. Rain. Lava. All right. Then crystal and hole wind. So is the train just an extra one? Okay, I press this and it cycles through them, it seems. And then why am I able to... Oh. It's the old holding down the mouse button again, everybody. Oh. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay, we gotta find the water one. It's up there. There you are. Tickety talk. Over here. crystals. And you are the far one. Should I write down like the order that it lights up in when I press this maybe? Okay. Crystal, water. Why? It goes to that one, but it doesn't light up. It's confusing. Maybe it's not exactly right? Okay, that's a little louder actually. Crystal, water, hole, lava, cluck. Let's try that order. And I'm also suspicious about the different colored wires. Okay. What is this? Okay, so in this order that other thing just gave me, this would be crystal. I did it! I did it. I did it. I did it. I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's drippy down here. Oh dear. Are we going in a submarine? I don't like that. Oof. Hello. North? Oh! Up is down, right? Yes, of course. Okay, not a submarine, but I know. Oh God! I didn't mean to do that. It smells like a maze. You might be right about that. No saving allowed? Really? Okay. Now that we're down here, does this do anything? Ding, 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 ding. South. It's the same dingy sound, right? Yeah. Okay, that's as far as I can go. Okay. And then I can turn. Okay, south. So north and then south. Right? Do I need to be making note of this? Yes, Lilia, you do need to map this. Or at least I thought I did. So I'm going to summarize this section in this puzzle for you guys. First of all, I did this the long way, of course, as I tend to do, or the hard way. And I didn't realize the actual intended method, which I'll tell you at the end of this explanation. I literally mapped this whole thing out on pen and paper with a notepad that was way too small. And it took me about an hour and a half to get all the way through this puzzle. It's extremely extensive. And throughout the process, many people in chat told me of their horrifying memories being stuck on this puzzle for days and days and days in the original Myst. So that made me feel a little bit better. But I did have a method to my madness, and things started to make sense. But the only thing that didn't make sense was the noises at every stop. There's 4 different noises, and sometimes there's multiple noises when you stop. And I just thought those were like markers. So I wrote them down each stop. I wrote what noise it was. And I assumed it was just a way to sort of center yourself so you can tell, oh, I was at the ding spot or I was at the cowbell spot. So I need to backtrack and go this way if that's a dead end. And I know where I was because it was a cowbell noise or, etc. At the very end, I finally found out from chat, who graciously did not spoil it for me and let me suffer, as usual, that the actual intended way is to figure out that each direction on the compass correlates with one of those 4 sounds. And if it's multiple sounds, then it means, go northeast or northwest. So it literally tells you which way to go every stop. I didn't realize that. But I'm going to go ahead and just say that I did it the fun way. Maybe I gained some skills, I definitely leveled up my mapping skill. I got to practice writing very, very tiny. And I used a lot of thought processes, which I probably wouldn't have otherwise used. So I win game and you lose. No, but honestly, this was a pretty good puzzle. It just felt extremely tedious because I was doing it wrong. But many people did it wrong. So that's fine. If you decide to attempt this, just don't do what I did. So southeast is the only option, right? Or my cuckoo. You know what? That actually looks different. I think I'm going that way. Because it looks different. Please be the way out. Please. Please be the way out. I am done in this hell. Beep beep. Oh, thank God. God, that's over. Okay. Whew. It was lovely. Yes. It was very short. At least on YouTube, it will seem like 5 minutes. Where are we now? Whoa. Okay. Are we actually going through the... Like, this is the crystal one and this is the lava one? Are we gonna go through all of them? Or is it... We're gonna go back home! Well, I'm pretty sure... I mean, I explored everything, so I freaking better got the pages. I got at least one. Ooh. Got at least one of those. Okay, I did get one of each. Okay. I got through it. Did I learn anything? I didn't get any information for this. Did I? I spent so long in that maze, my brain rotted. It has been a while since I've heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly. I think for some reason I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world in which I have arrived. But how could I be unwelcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. The world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in my journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I'm standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I'm standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky is sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking. And yet, that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost stings my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though night has come, the horizon still glows red, long past the sunset. Dark reds flow from the horizon and bend into the black sky. Again, the feeling, and I am beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to unpredictable natural occurrence, more frightening than I have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic halls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear of my life. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. A Myst linking book. I've returned to a different world than the one that I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert, and with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety, strangely enough, the small grassy hills where I spent my first night remains exactly the way that I found it. Apparently, the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind I remembered has turned into a rather unpleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume that one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with a closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night, I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned along with a low roar from the ground. I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly, the ground began to crack and a huge chasm opened. The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I've decided, however, I can use the chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed. Collect heat. Radiant chasm. Okay. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although unfortunately hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created, and have now explored deep into the crust of the planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore. I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Akinar and make sure everything is going well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The advantage of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I've returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials. However, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally, and I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set, and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completely completed within 1 year. I also love working with my hands, whether writing or building. Ooh, okay. This is faded for some reason. Huh. Weird. I am leaving today in order to bring back Sirius and Agonar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over the last 8 months. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments.